Hello everyone, my name is Hans and this video I will review 12 Years Slave 2013, a powerful film that captures the brutal reality of slavery in 19th century America. This review connects the film with historical themes we've discussed in our British and American Studies course. 12 Years Slave is based on the true story of Solomon Northup, a free black man living in New York who is kidnapped and sold into slavery in the America South. For 12 years, he endures cruelty, loss of identity, and injustice under various masters before regaining his freedom. This film deeply reflects the historical themes from our first session on the colonial era and early foundation of America. It shows how the ideology of freedom and equality, often celebrated in American history, existed alongside a horrific system of slavery. Using Howard Zinn's perspective from a people's history of the United States, we understand that slavery was not a moral failure of individual alone, but systemic engine of the American economy. The film also helped us see how race and power shape American identity. The brutality faced by Northup illustrates how black people were dehumanized and excluded from the narrative of American freedom. The story encourages us to critically examine who history is being told, a key theme in American studies. Personally, this film was emotionally challenging but eye-opening. It helped me understand how deep the roots of racial injustice run in American history. It also reminded us that these issues still resonate today, especially with movements like Black Lives Matter. 12 Years Slave is not just historical, it's deeply political and relevant. In the end, this film powerfully presents historical issues of slavery, identity, and race, and invite us to reflect on the foundation of America itself. The second film for this second movie, I will review The Queen, 2006, a film that explores the British monarchy during time of public crisis. This review will relate the film to themes for our British Studies course. Summary: the film centers on Queen Elizabeth II and her response to the sudden death of Princess Diana in 1997. It shows the royal family's struggle to connect with public emotion and how the Prime Minister Tony Blair tries to bridge the gap between tradition and modern expectations. This film is closely connected to our session on British national identity and monarchy. It highlights how the monarchy, once a symbol of stability, faced legitimacy crisis. Using Kumar's idea of national identity, we see how the Queen had to adapt changing public perception. The British people no longer accepted the monarchy as distant. They demanded empathy, openness, and responsiveness. It also reflects a broader shift in British society from tradition to modernity, and how media play a huge role in shaping national emotion and symbol. The conflict in this film between the Queen, silence, and public mourning show how institutions must evolve to remain relevant in democratic society. I found this film fascinating. It helped me understand the unique position of British monarchy, both a cultural symbol and political figurehead. It also made me question what it means to be British in this modern world. It is about tradition or emotional connection with the people. The film invites us to reflect on this evolving identity. In short, the Queen offers compelling insight into the role of monarchy, media, and identity in British society. It connects deeply with themes of national identity and cultural change that we study in class. So that's all for my explanation. Thank you for your watching and see you next time. Goodbye.